Today we're going to be talking about your 5 top tips for creating great text posts on LinkedIn. Welcome to Workshop Wednesday. So this week we're talking about 5 tips to get great text posts on LinkedIn. So tip number 1 is all about the header text in your LinkedIn post. You have 1,300 characters in a long form text post on LinkedIn, and very simply, those first 3 lines are going to be the difference between whether somebody reads the rest or just passes on by. So you need to make sure the first 3 lines are engaging. My advice, don't fill the first 3 lines. Have 1 line, have a space, and on your third line of text, your second sentence, have something that leads somebody to want to click see more. Tip number 2, keep it simple. As much as you may be well educated, and the people who read your posts may be well educated, people find it much easier to read simple, readable text rather than long sentences and long words. If you need some help with this, you may have heard me mention in some previous videos about Grammarly, and Grammarly gives you a real insight into how to write things in a simplified format, and will give you advice on which words and sentences to change to help improve that. But keep it simple. Tip number 3. Now for this one, I'm going to use Jack Gaisford's post because I quite like Jack's content. Spacing. Now your spacing is absolutely hugely important on how somebody reads your post. So once they've clicked see more, you do not want a big huge section of text that is really uneasy on the eye. You want something that makes it really simple in bite-sized chunks for people to be able to pick out sentences and know that they're going to be able to read it without it being a strain. Also, you can add things, bullet points. These things make a difference. They make it simple to get your point across. It makes it much more readable for your reader. Tip number 4, have an opinion. It's absolutely pointless coming on this platform and just giving some wishy-washy answer to something and hoping that other people interact with it. Have your opinion and then ask for response on it. The whole point of this is that you are getting across your actual thoughts and feelings as a business and as a person. So if it's not really what you think, don't post it. Try and get something across where people are actually going to want to interact with it. Tip number 5, make sure you have a call to action. Do not expect, just because you've wrote a really good piece of copy, that people are going to put an essay underneath. Even if people have enjoyed it, the vast majority of people are only eyes. They will read it and they will move on. So you need to expect that people are going to pass. You need to make sure that you give them something to want to comment on. So keep it simple. Ask for that like or share if they agree or disagree with what you've written. If you've had an opinion, if you've wrote something that is actually of something that you believe in or think and has an opinion about itself, then people are more likely to then agree or disagree by liking or sharing or reacting on it. It's very, very important that people have some sort of interaction. It's that is going to get it pushed out to more of your network, and the shares then that will push it out to theirs. As always, guys, thanks for watching Workshop Wednesday. The feedback from you all has been fantastic. I appreciate all the messages. I try and get back to everyone. We've had hundreds and hundreds of messages to inSurge and to me personally asking for help and support on LinkedIn, and please do continue to do that. We're happy to help anybody at all, or if anybody wants more support from inSurge itself, give us a shout. As I said, share this video. Make sure that we're getting it out there. Make sure that we can help as many people as possible. You can follow me on LinkedIn. You can follow me on YouTube. And I will see you next week for Workshop Wednesday.